Are you done with this? Thanks, David.
Is the beef between Mike Winger and David Wood squashed?
Ruslan.
I had a great time hanging out with the gang. The boys are back in town. This is like every apologist at dinner last night. It was great. David Wood, Mike Winger,
Hello.
Sean McDowell, Mike Jones from Inspiring Philosophy, John McCrae,
Come on.
Vocab Malone, Gavin Ortland.
Come on, man.
Who am I forgetting?
Who's a vocab Malone?
Anthony Rogers.
Anthony Rogers.
Everybody was at dinner last
All
night.
Protestant.
I'll go to my ex real quick. I'll show you guys a little clip from yesterday. This is pretty funny. Wood is so stupid for this.
Times like this, I remember that if Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin can shake the hand of Yasser Arafat, then I can sit at this table right now, Mike Winger, and not vomit.
Are you done with this? Thanks, David.
So
amazing.
so is the beef squashed?
Do they have a beef?
Is the beef between Mike Winger and David Wood squashed? I would assume so. It felt that way last night.
What was the beef originally?
Oh, they've been going back and forth for years.
Really?
David Wood's been talking crazy about Mike Winger for years.
For real? Talking crazy?
Yes, you didn't know about this beef?
No.
How do you not know about this?
all of this now. What is this?
Yeah. Wood keeps calling Mike Winger a nerd.
Okay.
Mike Winger keeps doing that like winsome passive-aggressive thing he does.
Which
know?
is?
You know, so
there's
it's
some there's some YouTubers that I care less to address right now. That sort of thing.
No. You know, he's so nice.
Okay.
And David Wood hates it.
Okay.
Yeah, so they've been beefing for a while.
So basically, it's just David. It's a one-sided beef where David was just trying to pull Mike Winger into a debate.
Not even a debate. He just acts like he doesn't like him. And then we all ended up at dinner last night. And I sat,
If Israeli Prime Minister could shake the hand of,
So the beef is squashed. All is well in Christian YouTuber land. And I am grateful that I was able to mediate the peace settlement. As you can see, I was sitting next to Wood. I was
Peace in the East.
working on him all night, softening his heart.
Pause.
I got Mike Winger to come in through a side entrance so they would know they were there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then
Wait, how legit is this story? Would he actually not have eaten with them if he knew David Wood was there?
it's like a thing. For far too long, the bar for Christians has been set low. More Christians are skipping church, watching online, too busy for group, and not serving in their local church communities. They go about their lives not feeling connected to Jesus, and in turn, their salvation goes unnoticed by their unsaved peers. They've become indistinguishable from the world around them. We need to shift from asking, what is the bare minimum I can do for Christ, and start asking, what would it look like to live a life entirely devoted to Him? 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 12 describes a life that seems to have been forgotten. Live such good lives among the pagans that though they accuse you of doing wrong, they may see your good deeds and glorify God on the day He visits us. So join me and my favorite pastors, podcasters, and performers March 27th through 29th at the Bless God Summit in Southern California, and discover your personal ministry, calling, and purpose when living in complete devotion to Jesus. It's like a thing.
Wait, so you kind of trapped Mike Winger?
Yeah, I was like, hey, you saw when I asked Mike Winger if he wanted to go
Yeah.
to dinner.
He's like, who's gonna be there?
Yeah, he was like, who's going to be? Remember, he asked me that, right? He's like, who's going to be there, right?
Yeah.
And so then I secretly invite David Wood, text everybody the address, and I gave them different times, and then I snuck Mike Winger in through the side door.
You're lying.
No,
You're lying.
I'm so serious. Why do you think I was so excited to go last night?
You're lying.
I'm not
You're
lying.
lying.
Chat, Tell Zach that this has been ongoing for how long?
No. I know the beef is ongoing, but I'm trying to figure out how much of this conniving Ruslan is real.
Dad, conniving Ruslan?
Yeah, that you didn't even mention to me the entire day yesterday. That you're like, I need to give them different times. I need to meet them at different entrances.
Well,
That's a lot of headspace.
That was more spontaneous. Like I was like, let me just offset the time, get there first, make sure everybody, the people don't know who's coming, get the table set, and see, a sanctuary. Oh, it's real.
No, I know that's real, but
What?
you set up this whole. So now he's never gonna want to go to dinner with you again. Was it awkward a little bit?
It was a little awkward.
It was.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, oh, Mike's here.
Oh, it's you.
At what point was that David Wood video? Was it after the ice was broken, or was that kind of the thing that broke the ice?
Well, I told you I'd been sitting next to Wood all night, softening his heart. Pause. Right, and so after, a good amount of just like, hey man, like you gotta let this go. Try to pretend you can feel something
before Mike Winger came by.
Yeah, and then Mike Winger pops in late. And I told Mike there's like an entrance. It's Mission Valley Outback Steakhouse. So there's a front entrance and then there's an entrance through the mall. So I told Mike when go through the front door. And Apologia Center was there. Apologia Center. Arthur, tells Zach that there was an ongoing beef, that I set up the dinner. I didn't tell them they were coming. He didn't even know what was happening. And then I made sure I sat next to David to squash the entire thing.
And it worked.
This is months of prayer and fasting.
See, now we're pushing it. now we're pushing.
Arthur, help me out, bro. This has been something that Wood's been upset about for a while.
What has Wood been upset about?
Wood, I just told you.
Mike is upset at Mike for what?
Mike is what? What does everybody say Mike is?
A genius.
This is true. I had to test Ruslan and say what's up with that, bro. Yes.
What do you mean, Arthur? Arthur, you're saying you had to press Ruslan on being like, why did you?
Because Arthur was sitting next to me, so he's like, why do you want to sit next to Wood? You know what I'm saying? And so Winger and Gavin are at the end of the table, and by the grace of God, all is well. Everyone's friends again.
Are they though? Because he ate off his plate at the end. That's some fighting activity.
Do you think that's fighting activity?
I mean, the context of a really funny video. I mean, that's honestly that kind of made the video.
And not vomit.
Are you done with this?
His face at the end right there. Play it.
Thanks, David.
I have no clue what's going on. I don't even know if any of this is real. I don't know if a little bit of David Wood rubbed off on you. Pause.
None of it is real.
None of it's real.
None of it's real.
Okay.
None of it's real. This is just a troll. Wood's been trolling him, and none of it's real. It's all.
But the
but I almost had you.
The conniving Ruslan?
I almost had you.
I don't think.
I almost had you. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Comment down below and let me know what you think. And be sure to check out this video that YouTube is recommending just for you. Let me know if they nailed it. All right? I'll see you over there. Peace.